the former warden of the prison when it was open is in the movie as a prisoner.
Yeah.
Was that you who told me that? He's on the
No,
bus going in,
no,
or
yeah, no, but I didn't tell you that. But yeah, it was. Yeah.
yeah. So did you interact with that? Must have been a surreal moment, like when you you have the warden in like a well, I don't know if he's on the bus, he's not in his prison garb yet, but it must have been one of those moments.
Well, the thing is, I really didn't interact with him. I had my assistant Scott Staller did that. You see, the thing was when that reformatory closed down, they built a new one a quarter of a mile away. So we had an active reformatory a quarter of a mile away, and we had to interact with them because we closed the road down. And I remember one day, we had another take, and we were holding the commissary bus up, of the truck up to feed the
Mm,
person said, okay, guys, we're going to shut you down completely if you don't let that truck get through. It was that kind of thing. But we worked
right.
with them and it was great. But yeah, we had the cooperation that we had with that, because it was still part of the prison system, the building, even
Yeah.
though they were about to tear it down before we got there. And then once we got there and did the film, they realized that, maybe we've got something here, but we've got to tear down portions of it because it was falling apart. The roof scene, let's just talk about the roof scene where they're tarring the roof. We had to reinforce that so we could put a crew and cast up on there. We had to get a
Right.
structural engineer in there to look at that, to reinforce it so that we could get a crew and a cast up there on that roof to shoot that scene where they're tarring the roof. Yeah.